say actually. I just wanted to tell everybody hi and thank you all for being so supportive of me and sending all your prayers. Um, I hope you can hear me good. It's hard for me to talk loud. I'm having a lot of spasms in my ribs. Apparently, I have a whole bunch of fractures, and that's probably what's making me spasm so bad. And also, you know how hospital beds are not comfortable? Well, this one is not comfortable at all. So, I'm having to deal with that. I wish I could move up in the bed, but it's too hard and it hurts too bad. So, I'm just having to tough it out. Just a few hours, they're gonna take me to a bone scan. It's actually to see my bone density. And I think they told me they're gonna have to outstretch my legs and they're gonna have to outstretch my arms. So I'll be shaped kind of like a, I guess kind of like a star if you count my head. So I'll be like a starfish. But that's just too much, and I know that I can't handle that pain. So they've decided that they'll do sedation and they're gonna sedate me for that. And I really think that's better, honestly, because I'm really scared. Because it hurts to be transferred from the bed to a machine, and I've been transferred from the bed to different machines so many times, and it really hurts. I'm trying not to cry. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I want everybody to be happy, and I'm trying to be happy. My husband, he's not here with me. Neither are my kids. They're at home taking care of him. I see them once in a while, but the nurses have become my buddies. So we, when I'm not in pain, we have parties in here. Believe it or not, it's kind of bumping sometimes. Your girl's kind of, I get kind of funny when it's, when I'm not in pain. Right now I'm feeling my bones are aching. It's kind of like I feel the calcium moving out of my bones, being sucked from them. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but, so they're going to do this bone scan, and then after that, they're going to do a biopsy of my bones. So they're going to take basically some bone marrow. I don't know from which bone. I don't want to ask. And I hope they do that while I'm asleep too, because I heard that's a little bit painful. And I've been through enough pain. I can't handle it anymore. The physiotherapists have been by. They want to try to start moving my arms around a little bit and try to build up some upper body strength, like I haven't been doing that with crochet already, and moving around in the bed and hurting myself a lot. But crocheting, I'm working on a whole bunch of different projects. I wanted to show you. I can't show you real good, but I started working on this one. It's gonna be a shawl. It's by I think it's Hooked by Robin. I think so. Hooked by Robin, and it's basically an eyelet shawl. So it's 2-line repeat. So I'm doing it with a gradiated, I guess that's what you'd call it, cake of yarn that goes from the lighter lavenderish purple, and it has the medium and it has the dark. So I'm finishing up right now. I'm gonna finish this line. I'm gonna put the extra solid dark up here, and then I'm gonna do one more. Oh, muscle spasms. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It just comes. It hits when it wants to. Work through it. Breathe. It gives me a headache when that happens. That's why it's hard to laugh. And sometimes I tell you guys, y'all making me laugh, bud, and it hurts. Especially you, Ladybird. Ladybird loves. You make me laugh like nobody's business. And Ursula and Gina and Linda and you guys, I love you guys so much. You guys are such an inspiration and a help. And Mimi, Meanie Cat Do 65. Uh, you're wonderful, and I thank you for your prayers and always being there to listen to me. And I try to make your lives. I want to be the first one there, so I get to say some of the junk that maybe I wouldn't otherwise be able to say when everybody's around. But anyway, I loved your Dr. Seuss pajamas. Those were fabulous. The Grinch. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I love them. Anyway, this was a cake. I actually balled up my cake, so I can't really show you the cake anymore. But those are the colors in this cake. And I'm gonna do one more set of the light, medium, and dark, and that should finish the main body of the shawl. And then around the neck edge, the neck shoulder edge, I'm gonna do, I think, maybe one or two lines of single or double crochet. I'm not sure. And then around the very edge, I want to make something kind of special, maybe a shell, a roughly kind of edge on it, just to make it pretty, because it's a really basic stitch, and I think that would be really pretty. And I have one giant ball of yarn left, which is basically a cake. So I'm hoping that that one cake should finish her up. And this was a special request, so it's basically, it is a work of love, honestly. Someone who really has been special to me. I met them since I came to the hospital and has really been supportive of me. And she cries at my pain, and I tell her, don't cry, don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm trying to laugh. Laugh with me, you know? Help me laugh through the pain is better than crying, because we start crying, we'll never stop. I wear my Superwoman armor about 24 hours a day. Every now and then I lose it, and you know, it just kind of opens up, and then I cry a little bit. But I'm trying my best to be strong, because I want to walk again. That's my thing. I need to walk again before I go home. So that's why I haven't told everybody, okay, I want out of here, I'm going home, I'm going back to my family, because I do miss my kids and I miss my husband. But I know if I go home, nothing's going to change. And I want everything to change. I want to be able to take care of everybody, and to do sewing again, and, you know, cooking and cleaning, and, you know, I want to see my kids' rooms. I haven't been able to walk down the hallway to even see my kids' rooms, really. So that's that's something that I really want to do. And I want to be able to take care of myself a little bit. I've had my kids, they've been on shifts 24 hours a day for years. So little kids shouldn't have to be put through all that all the time. But this has been their life, and they've accepted it, and they've been loving, and they're wonderful about it. And they are great kids, honestly. Really, honestly. I want to thank, there's a few people who sent me yarn, and they know who they are, and they are just fabulous and wonderful people. I got some nice cotton yarns that are just wonderful. I have plans to make a couple amigurumis, and that's going to be something new. I don't have any cotton filling around here, so I'm going to try to use some gauze and stuff it up with gauze. But anyway, also somebody requested a little coin purse, but I don't have any buttons or zippers or anything available with me here in the hospital. So she told me to figure something out. So basically, I made her something that would hold coins. It's like a little money bag. It's got the little magic circle down there. I did it my way, which is kind of weird. I do it in a weird way. And then we go up the sides with the, I think this is a single crochet and a half double crochet. And then I have the ruffled edge at the top using the shell stitch going around. And then I took this cotton yarn, I'm going to make a braid, and I'm going to braid it through the little holes that are here at the top around the neck, and just make it so that it would be like a cinch. And then you can just pull it and cinch it, so she can put her coins in it, and they won't spill out. That's the best I could figure out. That was one special request. I love that color. Honestly, this blue color is fabulous. It's like a turquoise blue. I don't think it's showing up exactly right. It's turquoise blue, and that came from one of the donated skeins of yarn. And here's what's left of that. It used about half to make that. I think because it's a dense, because I didn't want any holes in it because I didn't want coins to fall out. But I really love that color, and I don't have any more. I have that one. I have a light blue. I have a, I have a light blue, I think a light yellow to creamish sort of color. Not really my favorite color. I prefer white, but I don't have any white. I'm hoping to get some white, and some black, and some other solid colors, and some rainbow yarn. I really am dying for some rainbow yarn. So I'm looking for sales and stuff that might be going on, and it's really hard to find around here. Honestly, really hard to find good yarn at good prices, and so for that reason, sometimes I have to just go with what I got. And right now, what I've got is this. I have the blue. I'm working on a baby blanket for somebody. It's going to be a special surprise. I don't think that they're expecting it. And I have another baby blanket that I need to work on, but I don't really know if it's going to be a boy or girl yet. It's too early. So if I start that now, it's going to have to be a very not boyish, not girlish color. So I'll have to go with yellow, or a mixture of all the baby colors, or purple, or something like that. But I hope to get some. I'll get some baby soft. That's something I'm looking forward to. My daughter, she started crocheting. She's still at the basics. And thank you, Heather. Heather's Country Crochet. You are fabulous. You put up that tutorial for the basic stitches on teaching people how to do the basic stitches. I think I had requested that for my daughter, and you were so kind to do that. And she's looking at that, and she's learning slowly but surely. But her chain stitch has gotten to be fabulous. It was loose and baggy. You know how our chain stitches, even mine, since I'm laying in the bed, gets to be loose and baggy and not very pretty. Hers started out that way, but they are wonderful now. I saw her last nice chain stitch. She did a really good job. It's nice and even, and her tension is good. So basically, I'm proud of that. And she said that she'll learn, and then she'll frog it, and she'll keep going and keep frogging it and keep going until she has learned enough to make a project. And I want to thank you, Crystal, the Yarny Cat, and no, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. I want to thank you for the pattern for the kitty cat and the little hat. That's also a project that's on my plate. I'm gonna finish the shawl. This is the big project, and I was talking about I have big, little, big, little, big, little. Then I'm gonna finish this bag, which is a little project, and then I have my son's sweater, which I still haven't finished, and he's waiting on it. He wanted an ugly sweater, and he didn't know how ugly it's gonna be, honestly. I'm almost done with that. I just need to finish up the neck. I need to close up the sides, which I'm not gonna do it with a needle. I'm gonna do it by crocheting them together. I think it's neater, and I think it holds up better. You know, honestly, the needle thing it seems a little bit sloppy to me, but a lot of people, they do that, and it's just not my thing. I like it to be a lot neater and to hold up a lot better, because I know my kids, they're just gonna, be wrestling and whatnot, so maybe it'll like rip out, and I'm not looking forward to that. I need to finish the neck, go down the sides, do the sleeves. He doesn't want them ribbed at the bottom, so that's one thing off my plate. and he wants me to finish the bottom of the sweater, and he doesn't really want it ribbed. So okay, I can do a few rows of double crochet around the bottom or single crochet, depends, and make that pretty for him. And I want to, I don't know, the cables in the front, they kind of look funny to me, so I'm going to try to use my needle and thread to, or my needle and yarn, the right colors next to those, and try to close up some areas that I think aren't supposed to be open quite that wide. It's only like that because I was doing it laying down, you know. But I learned my lesson. I'm not doing cable until I can sit up good. Next thing, I want to talk to the physiotherapist. If I get through all this, I want to talk to the physiotherapist about helping me to learn to sit for a couple hours in a chair, so I can actually either crochet sitting up, watching TV, or sit at my sewing machine and sew, because I love to sew. I've been sewing since I was a little itty bitty kid, you know, hand sewing since before I was 6, and my mama gave me the sewing machine when I was 8 years old, and she told me, have at it, just don't sew your fingers, but if you do sew your fingers, stop, don't yank them out, just holler for me, I'll come help you, and don't sew your fingers. And then she ran out of the room. So I took all the years of watching her, and you know, I knew how to work the machine, I know how to thread it, how to, you know, I knew that from the time I was a kid. I could even take apart the sewing machine and put it back together. We had the old-timey sewing machines back then, you know, the ones that had the cabinet, you know, they flip down into the cabinet. I have a couple of those in storage. I hope they're still okay once my house is ready, if it ever gets ready. Been waiting 16 years on the house. I'm not sure it'll ever be ready. But I have a big craft room right next to my bedroom, and it's supposed to be in sections, and now I'm going to add my yarny section because I have once again fallen in love with yarn. So we have the fabrics, we have the yarn, I also love clay. I haven't really done much with that because it's hard to sit up, and we don't really have an oven at home, and I need my daughter's help with that. Until we get that figured out, I'm not doing anything with that right now. And I like wire wrapping, but I can't do that laying down. I tried, it didn't really work, and it also kind of hurts my muscles in my upper arms. I'm kind of a T-Rex right now, so I use my lower arms from the elbow down, which it helps a lot. Crocheting has been not so difficult, and I can actually go pretty speedy now. I'm trying to hold the iPad, or I'd show you how I do it, but hopefully one day we'll be able to I'll be able to show you what I'm doing, and maybe even get on some of y'all's lives if I can ever get myself into a sitting up position and make myself look decent. Maybe a little makeup might help. I look like I haven't slept in days right now, because I really haven't slept in days. I sleep for a couple hours every now and then if they give me medicine good enough to make my what's that? Oh, it's the hospital thing. If they give me medicine good enough to make my pain go away, it'll help me go to sleep for a couple hours. Sometimes I go to sleep mid-stitch, and then I wake up, or even I went to sleep wrapping up my balls of yarn. I go to sleep wrapping, and I wake up and it's still on my lap, so I keep going, keep going, keep going, keep watching. Lady Bird loves, I was snoring with you the other night, and the nurses came in and they were just laughing. We apparently had the snoring going on my iPad, and snoring from me, because they had given me this anti-spasm medicine that puts me to sleep for a couple hours because it relieves the spasms that happen. I get full body spasms, and it can happen during my sleep, and it makes me afraid to go to sleep, because waking in a jolt of full body spasm is not fun. But anyway, trying to get past all that. I want to love my life, and I want to love you all. So I thank you all for being there for me and helping me through everything that I'm having to get through. And I thank you for helping me out with yarn and stuff like that when you didn't really have to do that. That I cried when I got it, honestly, and that it's just overwhelming, honestly. Um, my mama, she's in the States and she's worried about me, and I wish I could get her here, but I can't get her here right now. I can't even go to her right now, but I wish I could. And there's somebody bothering her on the telephone. They sending her messages now. She said they crazy, and I don't know who that might be. I called them and left a couple messages. I'm being kind. Stop calling my mama and stop sending her messages. And she said if they don't stop, she's going to the police next. So I encouraged her with that because she doesn't need to put up with all that in her life. She's got enough going on. I want to thank Prison to Profit. That's Tay. Tay and Katie. Hey Tay, hey Katie, hey Izzy, and little baby. You guys have also helped me through a lot. And Tay, thank you for listening to all my madness, honestly. My craziness. You not listen to it, but you read my messages on Instagram and my comments. I'm a serial commenter. When I start watching y'all's videos, I just start commenting as the videos go. And you know me, I can't keep my mouth shut, because if I keep my mouth shut, then the pain overwhelms. So to bypass the pain, I keep the mouth running. So that's one thing about me. I just keep talking and talking and talking, and it just doesn't finish. As y'all can see in this video, which has gone about 22 minutes of my rambling. So I'm gonna try to shut it down, because I need to drink some water, because they're gonna cut me off about 2 hours before the procedure. So I need to drink what I want, and I need to get them in here to give me some pain medicine to stop these spasms and whatnot, because it's just too much. I want to finish this little bag, and I'm going to work on this shawl, and hopefully when I come back from this procedures, I'll be on to my next project, which will be finishing my son's sweater. And then after that, I have a couple amigurumis. I want to do these tiny little dogs. I forget the one who put the video up, but she puts all these really cute little videos up, and I want to do these little dogs. Hers were brown and white, but I have this, the lady, she brought me some yarn art jeans yarn, and she brought it in a, let me see if I can get it. I'm using it for the cord in the little purse, but she brought me some of this. Looks kind of backwards. I don't know why it's backwards in my phone. Maybe because I don't know, maybe because I turned the camera around, because I'm doing it facing me. I think that's why. I see other people, their videos are like that, so I'm coming to the conclusion is because I flipped the camera around on the phone. So I'm working from, it's not the phone actually, I'm working on an iPad. Thank you, son, for your iPad. He traded with me for my new iPad. He gave me his old one, which was great. It's fantastic. It works. It's does the job. Stays plugged in 24 hours a day, so I don't lose you guys. Coming up on 24 minutes, so I'm going to stop this thing at 25. And I'm going to say I love you all, and I will try to let you know what's going on after these procedures. I'm sure you guys will see me in your videos and commenting, maybe if you have lives and all that, and maybe I'll introduce you to a couple of my nurses if they're around. They're really sweet, and love you guys, and thank you for your prayers and your wishes and your gifts and everything. You've been so kind to me. I really appreciate it. And just to let you guys know, I'm in the American hospital. I'm still in room 176. Anybody wants to give me a call. It takes a little while to get to the, you might have to go through the nurse's station because I can't really reach the phone right now. Or you can reach me on Instagram. I have my old my old name. Mm. If you guys want to reach me, just let me know, and and I will send you guys messages and stuff, and we'll be in touch. Uh, there we are, and here we are. And if you want to give me an email, it's bigchicken2222@hotmail.com. Yeah, I said big chicken because my husband and I, we had this thing. I told him he was the chicken, and he told me he's going to show me who's the chicken, and this was 20 some odd years ago. And so I came out, I said, I gave up. I said, okay, I'm the big chicken. So I became Big Chicken 2222 because my favorite number's 2. And Hotmail because that's pretty much all we had at the time. We had Hotmail and we had AOL, so Hotmail was the in thing. So at hotmail.com, so you'll remember me, bigchicken2222@hotmail.com. And I'll be in touch with all you guys. And I love you so much. And also Sammy and Tucker from Tucker Upper. You guys, I'm so happy you guys announced that you're pregnant. I knew it a long time ago. I've been watching Sammy and she's been sick, and you guys, you've been protecting her, and she hadn't been working as hard as she used to, which I'm glad about. You protect that baby and protect that girl, because she doesn't need to work as hard as she usually does. She needs to slow it down a little bit and protect that little baby. And I noticed cravings and buying bigger pants and, you know, bigger sweatpants. I'm just like, so I know you're pregnant, and I want to say congratulations, and you guys are going to be wonderful parents. And I want to say hi to Rue and Crow and all of the kitties, honestly. All of them. Sissy and Mama Cat even. And I love you guys. I love you kitties. And I got a pattern from Crystal. Maybe I'll make you a nice kitty cat that looks like Rue, and I'm thinking about making one that looks like Crow, and I don't know. We'll see what comes up. I'll see what I got with my yarn. Right now I don't have any black yarn, but I'll work it out. I'll try to find some, so I can come up with a black cat like Rue and a tuxedo cat like Crow. Anyway, I love you guys, all of you, and we'll talk later. Have a nice day, and Happy New Year, by the way, to you and your families, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful year, this year and every day, honestly. Be happy, love each other, and be kind. That's all. Now I love you guys. Bye.